USC is gearing up for an unusual Thursday night game under the lights at the Coliseum tomorrow. The Trojans and the Bears are both 4-3 and hoping to stay above 500.
USC has not lost to Cal since 2003, and they really can't lose to them this time around if they want to keep their Pac-12 South hopes alive. Junior cornerback Adoree Jackson says the team faces a tough matchup with Cal quarterback Davis Webb.
Good quarterback, throw the ball very well. With a guy like that, compare him to Jared Goff. That's what coaches tell us. So just make sure we just got to do what we got to do. Play our type of ball and just try to affect him as much as possible.
The Bears' attack is led by Webb, who has stepped into the shoes left behind by first overall pick in last year's draft, Jared Goff. Webb has been dynamic this season, throwing for over 350 yards and almost 4 touchdowns per game. But he's not the only driving force of this offense.
That's right. Cal's run game is pretty much evenly split between two running backs, Trey Watson and Khalfani Muhammad, after Vic Enware broke his foot in last week's game. Watson and Muhammad each have rushed for over 100 yards in back-to-back games versus Oregon and Oregon State. The last time Cal had two rushers with back-to-back 100-yard performances was in 2004.
And overall, Cal's up-tempo, pass-happy offense ranks in the top 10 nationally and could pose a problem for USC's secondary. Cal broke the FBS single-game record with 118 offensive plays last week.
The last 3 games that Cal has played were decided by 5 points or less, and 2 of those games went into overtime. The Bears are coming off a double overtime win against Oregon last Friday and only have 6 days to prepare to take on the Trojans.
On the other hand, USC is coming off a bye week and had ample time to prepare for tomorrow's matchup against Cal. The 12 days off was not only helpful for preparation, but also gave the Trojans time to recover from the first half of the season.
That Arizona game was a physical game. When we come out, we had some bumps and bruises, and to be able to get some of the guys that had played a ton of plays in the first 7 weeks, to be able to give them a little rest was extremely advantageous.
Several players especially benefited from the time off, including Juju Smith-Schuster, Leon McQuay, and Ajane Harris, who all suffered injuries against Arizona 2 weeks ago, but have practiced this week and are expected to play tomorrow.
However, the bye week wasn't enough time to heal Justin Davis's ankle injury, which he suffered against Colorado 3 weeks ago. The starting running back did not practice this week, and Helton listed him as doubtful for tomorrow.
The Trojans will be missing another player on the field tomorrow. Senior defensive end Jabari Ruffin has been suspended from all team activities due to a student conduct issue. Helton said that there is no timetable for if or when Ruffin will return to the team.
The Trojans are no stranger to controversy off the field, but they must stay focused on the field if they want to keep their Pac-12 South hopes alive.